223 kilometers to ride, and at the finish, less than a tire separate Mark Cavendish and André GREIPEL. The Briton snatched his 28th Tour de France stage victory. He levels with Bernard Hinault. At 31 years old, the Cav is only 6 stage successes behind the record holder, Eddy Merckx. After 3 days in the Manche department and Sagan's victory on Sunday in Cherbourg, here comes a change of scenery for the 198 riders who set foot into land. 223 kilometers to go from the start in Granville, heading towards Angers. One of the flattest stages of this tour, a classic in the Tour history, and the promise of a very high-speed finish. This profile should not favor a solo getaway, yet Armindo Fonseca of Team Fortuneo took his chance. After he broke from the pack at the first kilometer, the Frenchman went off alone to shine in his homeland department of Ille-et-Vilaine. The Rennes-based rider took his advantage to 7 minutes, since the peloton strolled at a quiet pace of 33 km per hour over the first part of the race. A very relaxed main field, which the oldest competitor decided to leave. Thomas Voeckler, who lives his 14th Tour de France, started to chase Fonseca 90 km to the finish line and managed to bridge. The French duo was 1 minute ahead of the peloton when crossing the only intermediate sprint of the day, 50 km from Angers. Finally, the main field went faster at the initiative of the LOTTO SOUDAL riders, who took commands in the front. The straight lines of Maine-et-Loire cost time to the escapees, and the junction was made 8 kilometers to the finish line. As expected, a bunch sprint would sort out the stage outcome in Angers, 12 years after the last Tour visit. André GREIPEL was in the front, but Mark Cavendish came back from nowhere to storm to the finish line. Win for the Cav. Bryan finished third, ahead of yellow jersey Peter Sagan.
I'm so happy to have got that. You know, the guys are phenomenal. Bernie did 20k in the win there. Edvard came, Ryan came again, and Mark eventually in last K. Like, what can I say? That's superb. For dimension data, like, a lot of people were excited when we got the boys back together. Some people scoffed at it, you know, or past it. But we came here. We've done our sponsors proud, and more importantly, you know, we're raising awareness of Quebec, so we're very happy with it.
Second stage win for Cavendish in this tour after his success in Utah Beach during the opening stage on Saturday. Frustrating for COQUARD, who had to settle for third. Kittel finished 7th. At the GC, Sagan retains the lead thanks to his 4th place. He's still 8 seconds ahead of Julien Alaphilippe. Stage 4 between Saumur and Limoges will see the riders travel over 232 kilometers. The beautiful plains of Haute-Vienne should benefit the sprinters, especially with the 4th flat finish that will conclude the day.